All right, hey everybody, I want to do a very quick experiment with you. Earlier on in the week, I was talking to Dave on the phone, and I was sitting out here at my outside office, beautiful sunny morning, having my coffee and quiet time this morning. But I was sitting out enjoying the morning, talking to Dave on the phone, and he said, "Are you outside?" And I'm like, "Well, yes, obviously I'm outside." And he said, "So something I learned is that the microphones in our phones are tuned to pick up bird noises, the frequency of bird noises, so that it sounds like you're sitting in a bird cage, like they're everywhere all around you and they're super loud." So is that what you're hearing right now? Okay, so that's the experiment. I'll listen to the video before I send this, but I have to admit, I was so intrigued by that. I thought that was so interesting because while I'm aware of the birds, they're nowhere near as loud as what Dave seemed to express that they are. And I guess the punchline is that's a little bit like my life. So I don't know if you remember, Jesus in Matthew chapter 6 was looking out at a crowd, and he could probably see on some people's faces that telltale look of stress or anxiety or maybe worry. And so he maybe made eye contact with a gal or a guy and said, "Hey, do not worry about your life, what you're going to eat, what you're going to drink." And then he said, "Consider the birds. They do not sow, they do not reap, they do not store away in barns, and yet your Father feeds them." I want you to just remember that phrase, "and yet your Father feeds them." And then he says this incredible statement, "Are you not much more valuable than they?" That's incredible to think that we have the kind of value to God, that we can trust that he's going to take care of us no matter what we're going through. I admit there are seasons in my life, there are places in my life, I've been through places where sometimes it's easier to recognize that care. Like the birds of the air, they just seem to be everywhere and so close. I'm easily reminded of the presence of God and his care, but sometimes that assurance sort of dulls down. I don't hear it so loudly. I don't recognize it. So if you need to, get outside today. If you need to, put on a video beside you and hit record, and your phone will pick up the sound of these birds. And I'm hoping in that experiment that your heart will also pick up the goodness of God all around you, shining down on you and caring for you because you are so valuable to him. Anyways, hope that's an encouragement to you. Hope you're getting a chance to sit outside and enjoy this gorgeous weather and a hot cup of coffee and some time with the God who cares about you.